Hello Capricorn, what's up? Welcome to your reading. It is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Let's have a look at what's going on in your professional life, job, career, business. 24th of February to the 2nd of March 2025. Roles can be reversed anytime, so feel free to switch those energies, vice versa. This is for Capricorn. Okay, let's begin. All right. So Capricorn, what I do feel that in the past, for a lot of you, y'all could have been on a holiday. Y'all are returning. I feel in the past or in the past few days, some of you could have been on a break. Some of you could have been on a holiday. Some of you could have just taken a breather. Like wanting to explore the unknown is what I'm getting. But I do feel that you could have chosen to walk away from a situation. But let's see, that feels like a return to me. It doesn't feel like you're moving towards something new. It feels like a return. Let's see what that is. I feel what you did is, Capricorn, in the past, a lot of you chose to release yourself. Some of you could have walked away from a job, some of you could have walked away from a business, some of you could have walked away from some kind of traditional methods, okay, traditional way, conformist ways. Maybe you had started a business, okay, and there were too many rules, regulations, whatever. I feel you walked away from conformity, you walked away from structures, rigid structures, you walked away from institutions, you could have walked away from some kind of person, some kind of boss, who was very, very overpowering. But I do feel that you were true to yourself, you had faith in what you were doing, and you no longer wanted to be in a position where you had to do something because you had to. So you walked away from some kind of obedience, you walked away from some kind of obligations, is what I'm getting in the past. Okay, it's like, okay, I can't do this anymore, bye. Now, in the current situation, Capricorn, I see you preparing yourself. It's more like you're preparing yourself for some kind of forward movement. It feels like in the past there was some kind of clarity. You were living in denial about a situation all this while. Okay, so two situations could have happened. Some of you may have gone backwards and revived a business, okay, from the past. Some of you may have revived something from the past, may have got back to a old may have got back to a past job, a past business, a past career. Others of you, there was a very big realization that it is time. It is time to move forward. It is time to prepare yourself. It's time for some of you to travel for work. Some of you may have chosen to travel for work. Others of you may have chosen to just travel and relocate. I don't know what it is. But there was some kind of decision out here that was made in the current situation, which is pushing you, preparing you to move forward. Okay, with a lot of willpower, with a lot of determination. It feels like you have your focus on a subject, you have a focus on a goal, and you're very, very determined on it. Now, although it's such a beautiful energy on your mind, it is to, you're tensed. Your mind is showing me mental overload. Your mind is showing me a lot of fear, stress, anxiety. Your mind is telling me, like, what, shh, everyone, quiet, I need a break. Or like, what, bye, I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah. It feels like there is either a collaboration headed towards you, Capricorn, but you don't trust it. You don't trust it. So you don't want to take action towards it. It's like, I want to think. So you're taking the longest breath you've ever taken, and you are thinking about a collaboration. You're thinking about networking. Okay. You could have even isolated yourself too much. Okay. Others of you there could be a social circle that you are in, or there could be a group of people that you are with, and you're no longer vibing with them. You know, you're no longer vibing with them, you're no longer wanting to be with them, and you want to just pick a new direction. So, right now, Capricorn, on your mind is, I don't know if I should continue this or I should walk away from this group of people. Okay, so on your mind is, I don't know what to do. Okay, but you're just like, I need a break, I need to detach. So, you're kind of detached on your mind. Okay, your mind needs space. There could be a group of people that you feel are gossiping about you, and you need to let yourself release yourself from that kind of social circle and find a better social circle, be it colleagues or be it your partner, whatever. Now, when it comes to your subconscious, I still feel it's the same pattern. In your subconscious, a lot of you are feeling like, if there was a toxic environment around you, in your subconscious, if there was a toxic environment around you, you want to leave that toxic environment and you want to move to a better environment. Okay, a lot of you in your subconscious, you want to heal. Yeah, you want to heal. You have a wish, you have a desire, and you have some kind of um, clarity which is pushing you forward, is what I'm getting. But I feel that there is a lot of healing going on in your subconscious. Okay, a lot of you are wanting to balance your work life and your personal life. Okay, because you could have been very, very focused on practical matters. So it feels like you could have released some kind of toxic situation. You could have released, and others of you, you could have been too isolated. You could have been too isolated from a social circle. You could have been too isolated from a group of people. You could have been too isolated from something or someone. And now you're choosing to move towards a partnership. This is a new partnership, or this is going back to the old partnership. Okay. So, yeah, your mind is kind of stressed. Should I work in partners with this person or not? Subconsciously, you feel you should work with someone. Okay. You feel you should work with a partner out here. So, your mind is not agreeing, but subconsciously, you are agreeing. So, yeah, this is what you don't see coming. Before we move forward, if you need a personal reading, you can email me on tarotwithnemo@gmail.com. Okay. Now, let's see. Now, in the beginning of the week, I see you standing strong in your power, but it feels like a very, let's see. Yeah, that's what I was getting. It feels like a little, let's see, chaotic energy. A lot of you in the beginning of the week are going to be creating discipline, are going to be very, very disciplined in your approach in the beginning of the week. Okay, yes, there has been a time where you choose to pick a new direction. You could have released something, okay, in your professional life, a job, career, business, negative pattern, money. You could have released money. You could have, invested money into something, whatever. I see a sense of release of some sort. And because you release something, right, you are now coming to a point where you are feeling more stable. So you're putting your foot down and you're choosing to create an environment of serious discipline in your business, in your work life. A lot of you are putting your foot down and not wanting to, and it's almost like my way or the highway kind of energy. Okay, it's a very serious, disciplined approach, is what I'm getting. You could have started something new. Okay, so the beginning of the week, I feel you could have started something new, and now you are raising your boundaries, or you are creating very, very healthy boundaries. Like, that is okay, that is not okay. You're being very, very clear, very, very clear about what is okay with you, what is not okay with you. In the middle of the week, I feel you are going to get an opportunity to open yourself up to new connections in terms of people. Okay, either you will get an opportunity to move towards something new which you are going to be very, very passionate about, where your heart is going to be very, very fulfilled, or you will get an opportunity to open yourself up to new connections. Okay, new people, talk to new people, make new contacts. Okay, but you will have an opportunity to open your heart to reciprocity. Yep. I feel in the middle of the week, there will be some kind of choice that you will have to make. This is a choice which is going to be good for you. So a lot of you have made a choice, and in the middle of the week, you will, once you make that choice, the choice could be anything. Choosing between two jobs, two businesses, doing a partnership or not. Especially if you're in a partnership, you're making the right choice by moving towards a partnership. Why? Because this partnership out here is something which is going to be mutually benefiting. You have what they need, they have what you need. Okay, so you both are going to be mutually benefiting each other if you're moving towards a partnership. Okay, and I think you have an opportunity to trust. You have an opportunity to let your emotions flow and express yourself freely. Yeah, because like I said, there is a choice that you have made. So now that you've made a choice, you'd rather go with it. Okay, by the end of the week, it's a little slowing down. The end of the week is kind of slowing down. It's more like you are walking away from a conflict. So there is an end of a war, conflict, argument, hostility, whatever it is. Okay. Now, whether this argument, conflict, war, hostility is with people or within your head, I think you are letting it go. It's almost like where you're telling yourself, this is not worth it. Me stressing so much about this situation is just not worth it. So there is a situation that stresses you out too much, that has been stressing you out too much. You're like, you know what, let's just drop it. I can't let this bother me so much. Okay, so you feel it's just best to choose your peace over any kind of win. Like all this while you felt the need to win. You know, you felt I need to win. And in order to win, you were constantly hurting yourself. Yeah. But you realize the fact that every time you don't have to win. Some battles are not to be won. Some battles are best not worth fighting for, and you need to walk away. That's what you're doing. You're choosing to trust your intuition. You're choosing to maintain healthy boundaries. Now, one more thing very, very important I must tell you is that by the end of the week, if you have been very, very troubled, if emotionally you get very overwhelmed, why? Because say someone in your family is unwell, or say there has been someone out here is behaving very moody with you, or you know there is a problem in your personal life, or there is some kind of issues with people around you, your surroundings, if your surroundings have been impacting your mood, then it feels like you are setting healthy boundaries. You're like, you know what, no, you can't come here, you can't just lay off all your burdens on me and just leave. So now either you are mentally becoming very, very strong and you're like, okay, this person comes here, they tell me bullshit, they ruin my mood, and then they walk away. I'm not going to do that. So you tell them, you know what, I'm not here to listen to your bullshit. Go somewhere else. Or you may continue to let the person come towards you. You will be a good listener, but you won't let it impact your emotions anymore. Because every single time there is a problem, there is your emotions go out of control, and you let your emotions take over your logic. So now you want to think more intuitively, but you want to be very, very strong. You want to be, you don't want to be affected by anything that is coming externally to you in terms of emotions, for sure. Okay, so you're becoming very, very strong, which is why I told you that you are leaving a toxic situation. Okay, or you are just letting go of some kind of team, or letting go of some kind of people who you feel are not good for you. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have for you.